The oldest form of marketing is seduction. Your ancestors' survival depended on their ability to market themselves to other females in the hopes of passing on your genes to the next generation. The genes in your body are all designed to market you in the sexual marketplace. I'm marketing myself right now. I put a suit on for this video. This is me marketing myself. So hide your girlfriend because she sees me in this $50 suit jacket from Zara. You might lose your place. You might lose your place and your genes aren't going to get passed on. But as technology and society has evolved away from the caveman days, so has dating. And there's an immense amount of value to gain from learning the skill set of dating, or game as it's often called. Not just because it'll get you higher quality relationships with higher quality people, but because this skill will bleed into other areas of your life like business and make you a lot more money. It is the oldest form of marketing after all. Because like most areas in people's lives, this is something that people often fail miserably at, and it results in a 50% divorce rate and unhappy relationships with women and men, if you're part of the 1% of women who actually watch my videos. And it's a real shame that relationships are such a negative thing for lots of people, because some of my best experiences in life, period, have been with women. And if you're wondering why I'm talking about this, it's because I happen to have founded the largest men's dating advice channel on YouTube called Based Zeus, where I touched on these topics for the last 6 years. It's been my main business, and I document lots of those lessons from growing it on this channel. And speaking honestly, the dating and game / picking up girls phase of my life that started when I was literally 14 years old has been the most important phase of my life for lots of reasons I'll get into today. Because this is such a primal thing, the lessons you learn carry and translate over to all areas of your life. Going through the dating and pickup phase is impactful as a man because it teaches you all the lessons I'm about to share with you and more. The first lesson being you are disposable. An attractive girl can have her pick of basically any man she wants, and if she deems you unfit, she's gonna throw you aside for someone else. You have to be valuable in order to receive value. Women have to perceive you as valuable before they're willing to give you the time of day. You have to give them value in order to get it in return. In business, you have to give value in order to receive it. This is why the skill set of dating applies very, very well in the domain of business. Nobody cares until you become something. This is a fundamental truth you come to learn as a man. Society values women on their looks alone. The same is not true for men. Men have to become somebody important or do something important to be valued by society. I'm not saying any of this is right or wrong. I'm not making a moral judgment or statement on this. I'm simply stating how it is. And the deeper truth you learn later in life is that even when you do become somebody, nobody cares about you then either. But that's a topic for another time. We don't want to get that deep in this video. The reason the dating phase of your life is so crucial is because the mindsets, mental blocks, and limiting beliefs you have to overcome make you a better person who's more equipped to deal with daily life and get you used to leaving your comfort zone. For a lot of guys, this is the first area of their life where they experience real growth, and being able to see such huge growth before their eyes and being able to self-develop yourself bleeds into other areas of your life like business, personal development, and so on. In fact, almost every business friend or contact I know who's rich and successful either had a deep pickup phase experience in the past, and lots of them started their entrepreneurial career thanks to pickup and dating. They experienced insane growth in this area, then applied it to their professional and business in life. Your relationships are a reflection of you and your internal state. And speaking of internal state, I'm way too hot in this jacket, and I didn't mean to keep it on longer than me making that joke, so that's much better. Like I said, your relationships are a reflection of you and your internal state, and your business is a reflection of you and your internal state. Do you see why it's easier to start a business and have it be successful if you have this skill set? Perhaps the best part about getting good at dating is that it smashes your limiting beliefs. Most guys think, I can't just approach a random girl and have her like me, but once you get half decent at starting and holding a conversation, there's a good chance you can approach a random girl and have her agree to go on a date with you. Sometimes right then and there if your game's really good. After all, this is literally what your ancestors did for thousands of years before you. Not to mention, it forces you out of your comfort zone multiple times in a short period of time. Everything from the approach, the flirty, maybe a little risky joke that might make her not like you, the escalation of holding hands, getting physical, all of it requires you to constantly be stepping out of your comfort zone in order to succeed. In fact, your willingness to step out of your comfort zone in dating is directly related to your success. It's a requirement to be stepping out of your comfort zone. And in doing this over and over again, it's empowering. Not only can you go up and start a conversation with attractive women out of literally thin air and have them like you, but it translates to all interactions with all people from all walks of life. So it allows you to form connections with people and become a more social person overall. You learn to understand and empathize with women. Women make up half the population. It's useful to know how to speak to them, how to empathize with them, and understand them on a personal level. If your only experience with women is as these magical, beautiful creatures that you only ever awkwardly interact with when you want sex, you have poor relationships with women. This dehumanizes women and doesn't treat them like the complex individuals they are. Learning this skill set and doing lots of dating humanizes women. It shows you that they are people too and forces you to start treating them like it. Being a woman is uniquely difficult. Dating girls and being in relationships requires a certain level of tact and respect that's hard to learn and understand if you've never done it. For example, how to approach them without being creepy and making them feel weird. How to make your intentions clear without making it uncomfortable or coming off as creepy. How to escalate like a decent human being with respect and without making the girl feel on edge or coming off as a creep, and so on. And if you're still not convinced, dating is something that's extremely personal and specific to you. You need to have your own experience with it. If you take society's or other people's experiences at face value, you will have relationships that are incongruent to you. Yes, there's obviously tons of terrible advice, and pickup can be very, very cringe. But this is why you need to have your own experience to find what works best for you. Because the truth is, in the end, you will throw away and not use 95% of the stuff you learn along the way, because most of it is garbage nonsense. But sifting through this sludge cesspool of information and figuring out what works and what doesn't is how you learn any skill. It's the same in life and in business, and it will make you realize that life is more about removing what's holding you back rather than adding a million things to improve. That's it for me today. I lost the suit jacket before the end of the video. It is what it is, but let me know if you guys like this. If you guys want me to cover the topic of dating a little bit more in depth from a philosophical and macro point of view. Let me know if you guys like this video, and I will see you guys very soon.